Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Chronicles Endventure. Yes, hello, everybody. We're back. It has been a very long time since the last episode was actually recorded. Now again, time between this episode and last episode coming out is probably a lot shorter than last episode and the episode before that, but whatever, semantics. Anyways, more important things. Today's episode. What are we doing? Why are we here? Are we here just to suffer? No, of course not. This is a fun channel where fun stuff happens. What kind of fun stuff? Well, stuff over there. So I guess we're gonna have to go ahead and use what we did last time. We take this off like a smart guy and jump around these. I still have to move those. I still haven't though. Let's hop into this thing because we got some work to go do. So let's start our engines. We have some stuff that we got to go do. So if we take our little plane, our biplane. Is it a biplane? Yes, it is biplane. We have to come over here. You're gonna notice I have some stuff set up over here as well. And that's perfect for what we are going to be doing. So I didn't actually think about landing this thing. I don't have anywhere to land it. Let me just rotate really quickly. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. And bada bing, bada boom. That's how you land it. Now we just taxi it over here. I'm pretty sure that's the term, taxi. Skirt, Tokyo drift. Ooh. Okay. All right. Now we're over here. And the reason why we're over here is because we are setting up our first, technically, I guess, first factory. Because I mean, we have that over there, but that's not technically a factory. That's more like a workshop. So we're gonna build our first factory today. Yes, I've decided that's what we're gonna call it. First factory day. Let's go. And now I'm not gonna be building this factory on my own with my hands. I'm not a laborer. I am a mastermind. And so we're going to use a thing called a schematic cannon. And let's go over the whole process of doing this really quickly before we actually utilize this beautiful thing. So to use a schematic cannon, you're going to need two things. You're going to need a schematic and quill and an empty schematic, as well as you're going to need a schematic table, as well as the schematic cannon itself. And now let's go over these two things first, because these are the important things. The schematic and quill is basically going to allow you to select an area. So if I quickly make myself like, I don't know, like a little brick house here, for like really short people, this is what I want, right? This is my build. And so now I want to copy it, right? So I go ahead and I do that. And we're gonna come over here. Come here, and now we're gonna have schematic name. And what are we gonna call this schematic? We are gonna call this schematic Bob. I'm kidding. Brick house. No, tiny brick house. And then we're gonna click it. And now we have this saved. This saved as our tiny brick house.nbt. Now, it's not actually this physical item here. This thing is still just the selection tool. And so I'm just going to be able to select with it. What we need to do is we need to go to the schematic table. And you'll notice Tiny Brick House is now in this list. And it's saved in a folder in your actual mod pack or mod list or whatever you have. And so say if I just quickly grab another one. So if I clear this and I set up a new one here, you'll know, and I'll call this one grass. You come back and you'll notice grass is now on the list. So I do have brick house, which is from something else. And so we have tiny brick house. And now I take the empty schematic, toss it into here, and we can click check, and this will go the schematic for the tiny brick house. Also, just so you know how to make these are super simple. Paper, light blue, like empty schematic feather. And now I actually have the schematic for that. So I can just go ahead and plunk this down somewhere, and you'll notice if you've ever used Lightmatica, it's very similar in that kind of sense, that it will show you what the actual, well, schematic is. So you'll notice this has the location for all the blocks. These aren't actually real blocks, so I can walk right through them. And if I take my hand away from the actual little schematic, boop, it's gone. Boop, it's back. Boop, it's gone. Boop, it's back. Boop, it's gone. And if I come over here, you'll notice I have a schematic already in here for factory 1. So if I take factory 1, you'll notice there's nothing. And then bada bing, bada boom, this is what we're going to be building. This is going to be the factory. This is my factory. This is what I'm going to have built. And this is where we're going to have our kind of iron mill. So I have to come up to here. I have to go schematic cannon and put this into this little slot here for the schematics. And voila. But the schematic cannon doesn't just build it with magic. The way it builds it is it uses gunpowder as a way to launch blocks, and you have to have your own blocks. So you'll notice I have put in a whole bunch of blocks myself into there. I'm also going to need these bricks back because I'll need these a little bit later. Not right now. It's not a part of my schematic, but it's nice to have them. So I have all the blocks that I need for this. And now, one thing that you can do when you're trying to collect all the blocks, what you can do is actually, if I, I'll remove these planks right here. And I put this checklist into here. It will actually process it. And this will take a clipboard, which is made just by an andesite alloy paper and some planks. And it will tell me everything for the actual schematic. And you'll notice things are checked off, meaning I actually have the item. So I have 36 eroded tuff. I have 179 flat borderless brick tiles. But I don't have brick bonded spruce planks. And so you could do it just manually. Once you collect all the items, click it, boom, it's done. And you can also have this clear section here that will clear out everything. Or when I put the planks back in here, I can reload the clipboard. It'll update it. And now we'll say that I have all the brick bonded spruce planks already in my chest for the cannon to launch. Now that we have our cannon all set up, we got the gunpowder loaded, we'll be able to use 400 shots per gunpowder. So say if you're only using 400 blocks, you'll only need one thing of gunpowder. But there's a lot more than 400 blocks. So I've just put 64 gunpowder into here and it's all ready to go. So how do we actually use this thing? Very, very simple. First off, you have to set down your schematic, which I have done by just placing it onto the ground by right clicking. I almost said left like a fool. Put it into the cannon. Gunpowder's in there, and I just press the play button. And now you'll notice this bad boy is going to start shooting every single block. Look at this. One after the other. Now, I believe you can actually use multiple schematic cannons with the same schematic in the same place. But I'm just using one because I am lazy. So we're going to let this thing run, and we'll be back once our factory is, I guess, built, because we got to do nothing but sit back and let it go, do its thing. And yeah, this is Billy made easy. This is the future of Minecraft, where you don't even have to use blocks. Oh god, that sounds like a horrible future. Anyways, we'll be right back once the building process has completed, because we have so much to do of the actual building inside of the factory. There's a pig behind me. Anyways, factory's built. So yeah, look at this big boy. Look at this big boy. I have some stuff inside. These are some components for what we are going to be working on next, which is going to be our actual iron mill, as well as a cobblestone generator. Anyways, if you're wondering why I have a bunch of cobblestone and all the components around, it's totally not because I already built this and it was terrible, it didn't work, and it was super unoptimized, and so I had to redo it. No, of course not. We are all ready for all of our stuff. Before we do anything, we are going to have to make ourselves a cobblestone generator. And so to do that, I have all this stuff in here. Now I'm going to first preface and say, this is not my design. I did not make this design. It is not done by me. This person on the bottom of the screen right now, that person right there, hello, that person, their design is what I'm using. This is not mine. I don't own this. I didn't come up with this. I'm not that freaking smart. Come on. Do I look smart to you? Don't answer that, actually. Don't. I see someone Dust, don't you dare comment it. Okay. But yeah, this is their design. I'm just using it because it's so effective and beautiful and I love it. So yeah, It is not mine. I did not come up with it. I take no credit or ownership of this, as I did not make it whatsoever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm just making sure that is clear that I do not own this. It is not mine. I wish I was smart enough to come up with something like this, but I am not. And that's pretty much it. Anyways, so I'm going to quickly have to do some pre-planning things. So if I did this correctly, which I think I did, I hope. This should be set up almost completely after I do this. Got to do the water logging. Once I do that, that should fill that all in. Fantastic. And I just break this for right now. Everything is glued together. Yes, that's glued to that, and then that. Okay, cool. So if you haven't checked out the video, link description below for this build. I'm going to explain it a little bit, but it's not going to be as in-depth. And as I said, this isn't a tutorial for this, as I don't want to take any credit or any views away from the person who actually created it. So if you are interested in checking this out, I highly recommend go check out the video. They did a fantastic job in explaining, and just this thing overall, it's really cool. So highly recommend. What we need to do is we need to go ahead and break this bad boy, because I'm going to need some water. I'm going to need some water for some water wheels. I don't know why I said water for water wheels when what I need is I need room for a big, large water wheel. There we go. Is this enough room? No. There we go. That's enough room, but then it'll be poking out, and I don't like that. I don't like the fact that it's poking out of the ground, so we will drop this down by a little bit more. I mean, can I fit a water wheel into here? I can. Is that perfectly lined up? Wow, that was accidental, and it still worked out. Fantastic. Put that there, and then if I do water here with this turn, hey, look at that, it's turning. We're gonna spin my wheel right round. Spin my wheels right round. Spinny, spinny, spin, spin. Spin my wheels right round, yeah. Yeah, we'll block all that up. And then technically I should also break this here, because I'm going to have this turn into this direction. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And I'm going to have a little platform here. Anyways, so I think I have this built. Yes, we have the lava in the top. We have water all there. We have the barrels. So if I turn this on, this should start making cobblestone and also cause some lag. Interesting. All right, now that we have that, we are going to split this into two different ways. So we're going to have gravel come this way, and we're going to have gravel come this way. They're going to use two of the same systems, but we're going to be using this one as a heating and washing, where the other side will just be washing. And the reason why is because not only is this going to be an iron mill, this is also going to be an andesite alloy mill, which I decided to do, like, while I was waiting for this to build. I decided I really need andesite alloys. And so I thought, what better place than the place that's going to have gravel, which can be smoked into andesite. So all we have to do is, what did I say, washed? No, we're going to smoke it. We smoke the, yeah. We smoke gravel into andesite. See? Gravel smokes into andesite. We then use the andesite, and we're going to wash the, and so yeah, we're going to smoke and wash, smoke and wash. The iron nuggets are going to be taken from the one side, gravel will be smoked, turn it into andesite. Then the nuggets and the andesite will be combined into a single mixer, which will mix them together, making the alloys and then an output. All right, boom, 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 boom. I've freaking figured it out. Gosh, so freaking smart. All right, so what we need next is none of the items that I have on me. So let me just all that stuff away. Keep my apples though. This is, okay, this is my crusher. Dope. Dope, 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 dope. Dope, 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 dope. This is my crusher. Crusher. I'm gonna need some more belts. Should have some belts in here. There we are. And I'm gonna need some shafts, which I should have it on me. Yes, nice. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break these actually, because I just realized that I'm a fool for doing that. I connect you to you, and then it will come this way. Because I wanted to split into two. What I'm gonna have to do, I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm going to have to set it up with a brass system, right? Okay, so we can connect this one to here, and then I'm also trying my hardest to actually use the wrench. Dude, yeah, I just realized my mistake. Push them back, my bad. Yeah, I'm trying my hardest to use the wrench because I never use wrenches. I need something like Buildcraft where it will actually like, destroy the item if I don't use the wrench. And it's the only way to teach me to actually use stuff is to punish me for not. That's how I learn. I learn from doing by punishment, because I learn, hey, it's dumb not to, so make sure you do it. There we go, and then belt that to belt that. Perfect. Okay. Anyway, so let's break this little piece of wall here, and we'll break this little piece of wall here. And we will have the belt extend inside. I'm building two of these at the same freaking time, like a mad lad. I will then have a chest set up to hold cobblestone. Or actually, no. Do I want to hold cobblestone? I don't think I want to hold cobblestone. Because what I really want to do is I really want to get it up so I can get it into the crusher. Because I want to use a crusher like this. I don't know why I just did that. Okay, actually, actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna destroy this. Okay, because I need to use crushing wheels. Yeah, I probably want them like right here. Yeah, I'm going to have to physically just move the block. There we go. And then bada bing, bada bing. Oh, these are going to have to go up by one as well. Shucks. Just realized, yeah, I'm going to have to move these up by one. I'm a professional. Come on. I'm a professional. Let's hear it. I'm a professional. It's how I morally make myself feel better, is by lying to myself. Oop, nope. Wrench it. Wrench it real good. All right, so the plan is we're going to have them belt to right here. Going to belt up to here. So the real question is where will you go? Exactly. How high do you go? You go like there? Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And then I want to connect these two like such. Shoot, shoot. And that, will that work? Right, will that, or does that have to be above it? If I say, cobblestone, will that go through the chute if it's there? I don't actually know. Do I have one of those hand cranks on me by chance? I don't. Why would I? Why would I have a hand crank? Why would I be so smart and walk around with a freaking hand crank? Why would I be that smart? Why would I be that smart? Is it just this? No, it's this, but it requires it requires the thing. The thing. I got a hand crank because I don't have any freaking hands aside. Well, I mean, I have a little bit. I shouldn't say I don't have any. I have a little bit, but not really enough. Wrong way. Wait, so that went into here, I assume? Fantastic. So it does work. That's literally the only question I had to answer, is if that worked. All right, sweet. And then we literally just drop it down on to here. All right, actually, what I am going to do is I'm going to put 2 barrels on top of here. I should have more than these 2. I'm carrying them like a fool. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these barrels on top, and if I'm not wrong, do I have smart chutes somewhere? I do have smart chutes. Fantastic. We're going to replace these with smart chutes, actually. Smart chute. We are going to replace these with smart chutes. We are going to tell them to only do exactly 64. We want 64. The more stone that I'm crushing at a time, the longer the belt has to be. And so that's the real problem. If it's longer, let's set it to 30. Yeah, let's set it to 32. So yeah, let's set it to half. We'll set it to 32, and then I have, yeah, there we go. There we are. Get exactly the amount that I need. So I'm just gonna make this super I'm gonna make this super freaking long. I need a fan. Fan. I have a lot of fans, but I was just thinking about it. I don't think I actually need this many fans. If I put my fan like on the back here, and then I'll need a catalyst for sure, because falling water is not that helpful, but I don't have a catalyst, so we are just going to use the second best thing, which is just glass. Everyone knows if you don't have a catalyst, just use glass. Dang it. I was so hoping that would work. All right, hold on. I have such a full inventory of stuff that I'm gonna need. This one. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's quickly sleep. I'm gonna go grab myself a catalyst, and then we're gonna continue. All right, we're back. We got a catalyst. We will slap the catalyst in front of you, and I should just have a hand crank over here if I'm not wrong. Oh god, did I lose the hand crank again? How have I done this? How have I done this? How have I lost the hand crank? Again? No. Oh, there it is. We're all good. Actually, I have water wheels. Do I have small water wheels? I have large water wheel. Large water wheel. What is... all my water wheels are gigantic. Small water wheels aren't actually that hard to make though. So we'll just grab some crafts. We'll grab some wood. Grab some wood. And then I will bingity bongity boo. We will turn you. I didn't make a single piece of andesite. That is crazy. Because we're gonna do this. And then I need more glass. Bing bing. Bong bong. Wrong direction. Now, if I'm not wrong, I believe speed also affects that, doesn't it? Speed affects distance, if I'm not wrong. So if I grab the whatchamacallit thingy, this plus you, come back here, we grab the water, we destroy you. Wrench. Imagine the wrench could pick up glass. That'd be really funny, actually. Stick that there, stick that there, and then we will just put a temporary water wheel right here. Water wheel, water. And I can adjust your speed. Really set this thing fast. That's crazy. 116. That's great for a single water wheel. A single fan. 128. That's crazy. Anyways, we'll have to swap that around. Look at this distance. That's insane. That's actually so crazy. I would have never thought it would get that freaking distance. That is genuinely crazy to me. Anyways, we'll quickly, whoops, it's falling into the cavern below. Yeah, grab some cobblestone. cobblestone, and then I will need a water wheel. I'm gonna need water, which I have a pool out here. And that's going the wrong way. Fantastic. So I grab you. I'll need exactly 16. It will drop onto here. And so how many blocks is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of distance. And so we're going to see how long it takes to actually turn the gravel into... I'm sorry. That was like 3. What? No, seriously, what? I didn't think it'd be 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. You're telling me I could like end my thing like right here? I can just have my belt this distance, and as long as I have a working water wheel. I forgot. The thing is so strong. All right, let's move the catalyst and the water wheel and such. Is this really about to tell me that it's that freaking close? Because that is kind of absolutely bonkers. If I can just have it that freaking close. I need a block, a catalyst, fan. That's backwards. I thought I would have to hold shift, and I didn't. I did it again. Like a dummy. There we go. We will then require this. We will require this. We will require a hole in the ground. Don't worry about the secret flint that I have down here. This is totally not from that thing that I said that didn't happen. Water wheel, water. Is currently doing the wrong direction. So we will do 128, I said. Actually, I don't think I have to do 128. I could probably do it a little bit lower. Like 22 maybe. Maybe a little bit higher. Let's say 30. Perfect. Okay, and so now I need gravel, which requires this thing to be working. Or I mean to just have gravel? Need to have gravel? Need to have gravel? Fudge. I think I have gravel, just not here, so let me go grab it again. I'm so prepared. Oh my gosh, I'm the most prepared person ever! Okay, and the number was 16 is our sweet, sweet number. 6, 9, okay, cool. 16. That will turn into gravel about here, I think. Or not gravel, but into the next item. That's actually kind of, I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't think this thing would be this effective. But dang, dude. So I said 32, right? Yeah. So if it takes 1, 2, 3, so maybe it'll take 6, twice as much. I am gonna test it really quickly by rushing this down. So it starts on this one. This is where it starts. 2, 3, and then 4, and I don't think it's gonna finish by the 4th one. I didn't think so, but that's okay. We expected this. This was expected. Okay, so we will then back this up a little bit. So it starts on, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 2 extras. We will then put the catalyst down. We will, nope, we will attach a fan to the back of it. We will attach, nope, not a water wheel. We will attach the cog. We will attach this, and then we will attach a water wheel. Water wheel with water, and then we will set this to say 40. Going the wrong direction. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 5. And we're gonna set it to 32 gravel. 32 gravel going in. It will start right here on the second one. I could actually push this back by 1 and increase the flow of the water. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 5. Will it turn to whatever the flint and iron nuggets? No, it does not. Okay, let's bump this up to 50. Okay, we bumped it up to 50. Now it's starting on this one. 1, 2, 3, 32. So it's going to start on this one now. So yeah, it starts washing right here. And then it should finish, I'm thinking, be here. And oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. We did it. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. We freaking did it. Unless we could turn this off. I have to say that's absolutely beautiful. And also, I just realized that this is going to have to go on the other side. The fan and the catalyst is going to have to be back here. We're going to have to... Whoop, whoop, whoop. Because we are going to have the thing right here. Can that stay there? Is that okay there? Will the fan actually work? Is a good question to ask, actually. Dang it. The fan actually work? It does appear the answer is yes, but it is also in the wall, which is not ideal because I wanted to keep the bricks, but whatever. You know what? Screw the brick wall. There we go. Hey, why not I just do that? I just realized I'm being silly Billy. Okay, we'll break these two things, break this, and then I will attach a water wheel. And I am going to scoop up some water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so technically it could end on this one. I need to take that back out and fix my floors a little bit. All the damage I've done to my poor floors. That's why they're all patched up. Okay, so this will need to increase to, what was it, 50 I set it to? 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And so that should now work on intervals of this length. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Oh, bunch of free stuff. Ooh, free XP. All right. So now that we have this set up, we are going to need to get ourselves 2 brass funnels, which I don't think I have any brass funnels. No, I don't. What am I talking about? What I need is these 2 smart chutes, which are going to, I was going to say, imagine it actually like directly connected with these stupid chests down here. It would have been so awesome. I would have been so proud. I would have been proudest man alive. Alright, so I need to take out all this cobblestone and stick all this cobblestone up here. I'm gonna be here a while. Oh yeah, balanced is all things should be. Oh gosh. I realized I could do that. Whoops. Back in the hole again. Anyways, I need to grab these 2 things now. Because this is where I'm just gonna dump a whole bunch of gravel and forget about it forever. Oh yeah, I can't open it. I'm not gonna waste my time. We're just gonna... There we go. Come here. My gravel. I'll balance these out a little bit, maybe. Close enough. I don't really care about the gravel. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care that much about the gravel. Alright. Sweet, so this is now set up. We are going to then have, maybe I move the, no, I was gonna say maybe I move these back by 1, but no. What we then need is, we're gonna need a basins. Mason, where did I leave the basins? Just grab a whole bunch of stuff. My original design used like a whole bunch of fans, and then I realized I was really dumb because all I need is 1 fan because it could just blow on a straight line. I was doing it from the bottom. And so that is actually why I have 27 fans. So if you ever think you're bad at create, just know that I did that. Just know I made that stupid mistake. So yeah, okay. So then I also need andesite funnels. No, I want to set these as brass just in case. Setting them to brass just as a precautionary. And set them to brass just to be safe because I'm concerned that the flint could possibly get through just as an error and this thing might not pick it up. So that's why it's easier. I didn't set this to flint, did I? Nope. That's also why I'd be losing iron if I did that. There we go. All right, cool. So we need presses. Mechanical press. There we go. I will now destroy you. I'm gonna destroy you. That back. Destroy that. There we go. Sweet. All right, cool. So we're almost done. All I have to do now is I have to hook everything up to a source of power. We're going to hook you up with that, and then we are going to use shafts to connect you downward. The ground, we are going to have actually... maybe. I might need a parallel. I was thinking I'm going to hook this up here with two verticals, or not two verticals, one vertical, and one gearbox. The gearbox here, turn this vertical to be proper. And now we have our belt hooked up to our system. So that way, the same power that's going to power all of this stuff is going to be powering this and those. I'm also going to need an encased chain drive. I'm going to need a small cog if I have any. Doesn't seem like it. Do I have any wood? Doesn't seem like it. There's some flint in there. I don't know. Let's throw some floor components in there. Now, I think if I try this, it's going to say overstressed if I try to use the hand crank. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. I'm going to need... Do I have any more of these? These encased chain drives? No, I have encased chain drives. I'm going to use the encased chain drives, and I'm going to fix whatever ones are a mistake later on. There we go, and then I can shaft. Whoop. I mean, yeah, this is going to be directly connected to it, so it makes sense to actually put the oops, put this here instead. Also, I'm gonna say this now. I know I made a mistake with this. These aren't supposed to be parallel. I'm gonna fix that later. Just for right now, it's what I'm doing, just because I'm trying to set myself up. Back in my old engine room. This is where I had my original water wheels for my original design. That went really, really poorly. So we're back in a hole. I mean, I never made a mistake. I'm perfect. I am pure perfect. Forever perfect. And then this needs to be a vertical. Just here. Oops. Here, vertical, and then like you. Here's my clutch. You. No, sorry, not you. Not the connect. Oh no, shoot. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do. Whoops. A vertical, because then this will have to. There we go. I'm figuring this stuff out, man. I'm figuring it out. As we'll set you up like such. You will spin, set the speed for this stuff up here, because these are gonna have to run really fast. And now that I think about it, if I do that, then this will run very fast as well. So we actually are gonna disconnect that and run that. But I also want those to run super fast. Huh. So actually, I'm gonna have these on a separate thing then. Because these are gonna have to have their own speed, because I don't want them running at the speed of everything else. Because everything else is gonna be running super duper fast, and I don't want everything to be running super duper fast. Or those. Anyway, so my large water wheels are gonna have to be over here, so I will have to dig out this area. I'm also gonna have to do some enchanting at the end of this episode, just so then I can have some enchanted tools. But I'm thinking we're just gonna shove like a small water wheel right here. Literally right here. That's not good. Block there. Bucket? Bucket. And that should be turning the belt, I believe. That's my exit. Oh, and it's going the right direction as well. Let's freaking go! I was concerned it would be going the wrong direction. I was highly concerned I would put it the wrong way and I was gonna feel so dumb, but no, look at that. Let's go in the right way. I totally did not just have to make sure. Alright, so we break these, and then I should be able to fit water wheels in here. I don't know how many water wheels I'm gonna need, but I know I have 7, so I'm probably just gonna use all 7 just to be safe. Because I know in my testing I needed a lot to run them very quickly, and I want to run them as quickly as possible for efficiency reasons. And so for efficiency reasons, it is ideal to run our lovely little water wheels, as many as possible. Maybe I should have set up a steam engine instead of water wheels. 5. Okay, we can set up more. Sweet. Let me torch this. Ooh, actually, yeah, I just realized what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to throw a clutch in here. I like to be able to turn my machines off, so I love throwing clutches and everything. We are going to have to push back anyways, about 3. We can try it with this many and see how fast I can get it going, maybe. First, we are going to move this bad boy. And just toss some stuff in there and I'll figure out what I need. Okay, because we are going to need this shaft connected to our system. We are also going to need this connected to our system. So I'm thinking they perfectly line up, meaning shaft, 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 shaft. Do I have any more shafts? I really hope I do, somewhere else in this freaking place. Shafts! Shafts! I also have andesite. Thank gosh. Okay, so there we go. Look at that. We shafted it up. Which I probably should figure out how I'm going to do the water wheels, which will probably be... Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then I will connect you like such. Break you. Slap you in there. Bonk you. This water wheel will go back by 1 for clutch room. Clutch room requires a clutch. I missed! Are you kidding me? I missed putting the clutch down. How freaking dumb am I? It's off the charts, sir! No! Oh, well. Alright, so we'll dig out this little area here behind. How many I got left? I got 3 left, so that's room for 1. 2. And we will need 1 more for 3. Mine. Imagine, I was gonna say, imagine I get mending on my first enchant, and I also remembered that you can't get mending from enchanting. You have to do it through villagers or finding it. So if I got mending, that'd be crazy because you can't get mending. So if I somehow got mending, that would indeed be absolutely crazy. I have to go grab 2 things of water. As soon as I find an exit, there we go. Do I have a bucket in here? Do I have a bucket anywhere? I should have more buckets. There we go. I knew I had more buckets. Scoop, 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 scoop. I might have got a little tiny bit carried away there with the water bucket scooping. I need 2 cobblestone. Don't worry, you'll never see any of this place again. So I will never have to actually design to make this look nice down here, because I'm never gonna come back down here. 105 is too much. How about 70? 70 is good. 76, 74, 74. What about 75? Can we max 75? Up, 74 is our max. Okay. So that's pretty freaking fast. And we already have 3 nuggets. Or not 3 nuggets, 3 ingots, which is crazy of me. So first things first is we are gonna have to get some redstone, because I want to set up my clutch so I can turn this thing off without having to break it. Do I have any redstone by chance? Frick. I knew I had redstone on me at one point, but I guess I don't have any. So let me go grab some redstone. We'll set up a redstone line to be able to turn this thing on and off. And then we're gonna have to fix our mistake. Create literally has a thing that's really awesome, and if I could find it, transmitter, yeah, that's so easy to make. Okay, wow, okay, yeah, let me just do that instead. Hold on. All right, after using my brain noodle, which I didn't even know I had, I made some redstone links. So now if we go down here, find the clutch, slap this on there, we are going to set it to iron. We will climb back out. Do I have a lever? I got like 6 of them. That's crazy. We will set up ourselves a nice little thing right here. We will set it to iron. Lever on the back side. Huh. I forgot to set that to receive. There we go. Flip this switch. There we go. Flip this switch. It will crush the cobblestone into gravel. It is crushing the cobblestone into gravel, right? I'm dumb. Very dumb. You know, back when I said I was gonna fix that thing. Also, I'm gonna say this now. I know I made a mistake with this. These aren't supposed to be parallel. I'm gonna fix that later. Just for right now, it's what I'm doing. Yeah, guess what I didn't do? So it's fixed now. I'm using a gearbox and a parallel gearbox, and no longer have these encased drives, which were causing all the freaking problems. So I forgot to do that. So it turns out I didn't actually have to switch this to a chest system. It was actually not this which was causing the problem, or that was causing the problem. It was me not doing that. But the smart chutes might not work for some reason, and so I was gonna go into a separate world and be like, okay, maybe the smart chutes don't work. No, it's just me being dumb. So, ta-da! It works now. Oh, I'm so dumb. Look at that gravel plump. I guess I could actually make this even shorter if I wanted to. I could turn it into a whatchamacallit system. Is that gonna change? Okay, it changes at the last second. That gives me so much anxiety. What the heck? I have to push this back by 1. Oh my gosh, no way. I moved it back by 1. Okay. Now apparently it's working down there now. It was working there before. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Oh yeah, that's backwards. My bad. There we go. Perfection. Oh, look at this. So it is working. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. This is our first ever iron farm. I've never made an iron farm before. And instead of making a regular Minecraft iron farm with golems, I made one with create first. Which I just think is hilarious, because I've never made an iron golem farm either. I keep getting the gravel from the freaking machine. right, we're almost out of gravel in my inventory, thankfully. I've almost completely cleared my inventory of the evil gravel. Just toss that anywhere, probably. Fine. How much iron do we have so far? 12 iron, 26 iron, 64. That'd be really funny. There we go. Okay, sweet. Look at that. My inventory is jam-packed with a whole bunch of stuff that I desperately do not need. Let me get rid of this rest of this cobblestone in my inventory for sure. Yeah, close enough. I'm going to spend some time on my own setting up this one. It's literally just going to be the exact same thing, except probably going to have to be one side's going to have to be longer because I'm going to have to set up a smoker, but it's literally just going to be this over there. But one will be a smoker and one will be a washer. Flint's still going to get tossed away. And I'm going to be taking nuggets because I'm going to need... There's a brat. I found a funnel. Found a funnel. I lost a chute though. Where did this funnel come from? Okay, whatever. But yeah, it's literally just going to be that, but over here. And I'm going to set up a system that I'm going to be able to split this somehow. I don't know how yet, but I will figure it out. But let's go quickly do some enchanting. And I'm going to end this episode, but I want to go do some enchanting. So let's talk about next episode. We have iron, which is super awesome. Freaking love iron. I think we're going to go do some exploring next episode. We are in need of materials, for sure. We are in desperate need of materials. So next episode, we are going to be going ahead and we are going go explore, see if we can go find a new dimension possibly or something, because I've seen some things around on the map. Yeah, there's some type of portal over here which might be interesting, like a outpost or something there. There's a jungle temple, I think that is, so we can go check out those things. But for now, it's gonna be the end of this episode. If you guys did enjoy, please do like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff, and I will see you in the next one. When we're going to enchant, because I forgot to, but we're going to do that next episode. Okay, bye-bye. Bye.